So I started a new group on LinkedIn called Biomedical Data. If you want to join that, that would be great. This stream is mainly around Labview, Matlab, Python integrations, looking at integrating some scripts into Labview. So working on this signal generator thing, and yeah, this needs more work. But the idea was that you can essentially create the synthetic, well, EEG in this case. So you can make it run fast or slow, whichever way you want. And then the idea is that you can, inject a cluster of spikes into your EEG, background. This is actually one of the only tools that does not use an API at the moment. Right, so this is what generating the HTML. Yeah, you can't actually write HTML in here. You have to use the Labview-like tool to generate all this stuff, and when you change things in here, it will update the HTML for you. And that's all there is to the code. And yes, you can just run it from here. So you have each channel. You have this drop down. Yeah, something like that doesn't have to be a drop down. It could be just a list of 5 items, but the list might be growing, so I might just leave it as a drop down at the moment, just so it takes less space. Scale. Yeah, the y-axis is auto scaling at the moment, so it's changing the y-axis. Ah, right, you need the, yeah, have the shift as well. So yeah, there's another tool that has detrending. So when you have something like that, it will correct for DC and bring it around 0. Quite handy. You can add more channels. I think 8 is default. Probably should limit this to 10 or something. So limiting this to 10 is fairly easy. It's maximum of 16. Okay, that's fine. So let's just test it quickly. Shouldn't go above 16. That's fine. This shift is manual, but yes, there's a detraining and notice that should be integrated in here. You have time delay to make it slower or faster, and a window size that goes up to 100. See, 1 doesn't even work. Probably should be like a 10 minimum or something. So let's change it now. Window size default is 50. Minimum should be 10. And I'm gonna save this. This doesn't go yet online. This is just prototyping. I'll probably have to use an API because this G web development thing is quite limited. So just essentially my data. You could possibly have a basic spike in here. My other tool, which one is it? Yeah, the entropy. And this, they just display, need them overlaid. In the Gaussian thing, there's multiple things being displayed on top of each other. So we're using build array. Right, it's better. Its 3 values are the mean and then maximum and minimum. Yeah, this path should go either to 0 like in here. Why is it going to 0.95? This value is 0.96. So if you just add the one value, plotting spectral entropy. But yeah, I want to do it from Labview. Tried last time, but there was something wrong with the way I call this function. So essentially for Gaussian noise, it meant to be, was it around this 0.95 or something? Could just get the average of this thing. I don't know what's wrong. Do you call this function. So it return the input. This doesn't return anything at all. This one updating, so it's a live figure. Great, but